Hi there. Oh, what is that song that I love so much? And so it is Christmas. And what have you done? Another year older. And a new one just begun. That song is very pretty, by the way. I sing it terrible, but it is a pretty song. Anyway, I got this email somebody sent me, and they wanted me to please be kind enough to tell them what I think of Christmas and Thanksgiving. Well, here it is. Thanksgiving is a day that families get together. Oh, yeah. And I have to tell you, when I say families I mean the whole family. The unit, the thing that makes up a family, everybody. But I find to my astonishment that isn't anymore either. Yeah. After you should all have dinner together. And then everybody go where they have to go. So you could spend some quality time together and learn what each one of you are about a little more. You're getting a little older, you might not see a few people that much during the year. Thanksgiving is a day to explore. Find out about family. Find out about their needs, their wants. I'm not saying you can do anything about it, but somehow, if families together and you air them out, they don't seem so bad. There are alternatives to everything in this world. You should sit at the table, enjoy a wonderful Thanksgiving dinner, and then sit for an hour with dessert, yakety yak, yakety yak. Find out about the other fellow. If you can do something, fine. If you can't, you can't. But it is. It's a nice day if it's done right. And you can't invite everybody except Aunt Mary because you're not particularly fond of her. You see, because Aunt Mary's the one that needs this desperately. She, for all intents and purposes, she becomes the outsider because you're not particularly happy with her, so she didn't get her invitation to Thanksgiving dinner. But I gotta tell you, invite her. Life is too short. Way too short. Find out what it is that you two are so angry about and get it over with. Thanksgiving is for all those nice things. Living and learning and forgiving. Okay, we finished Thanksgiving. Oh, now we go to Christmas. Yeah, my heart breaks. Do you know that Christmas has gotten so bad for me that I have a real small tree. No, no, it doesn't sit on the windowsill or anything. It's bigger than that, but I think maybe it's 3.5 feet or something. Has its lights on it. You would not believe the beautiful trees I used to have. And the fact I used to love to go out and smell the pine and start to enjoy Christmas like crazy. Well, I'm getting older, and that is not an excuse. My excuse is nobody comes to see me anymore. No. My son may come for an hour. Hi, Mom, Merry Christmas. You know, that do gotta respect your mother thing. So you gotta show up, like it or not. Oh, but sometimes you don't come till the day before, sometimes you don't come till the day after. Oh, that's okay. My Christmases started to dwindle down a while ago. Yeah, and I've lived with it. I'm not sure I'm not feeling well, so I'm not going to be able to do my tree, which is really discouraging. Because let me tell you the secret. I have an old lady that lived out a couple of blocks up from me, and every year she would come by to look at my window because she loved my window. Every year I do something different. She loved everyone. Then she moved away a few years ago. But you know she comes back between Thanksgiving and Christmas to see my window. Yeah, because she thinks it is beautiful. It takes a lot of imagination. Oh, you should hear her. Anyway, I guess I'll have to do the window even though I don't feel good because I can't afford to disappoint the little old lady who's coming all the way from the other side of the earth to me, California, just to come to see my window. Yeah, you got to do these things. Life expectancy is too short. You have to have a kind heart. And with Christmas, I think everybody spends too much. I think if you have to put more than one thing on your charge card, you're spending too much. That's God's truth. I have managed for the past 8 years to put one thing for the year on my, and it has to be less than $150. Oh yeah, none of those big, no big taxi, big. You see, because when I make my payment in January, I feel like I paid that one thing off. So then Christmas was free and clear. Yeah, it's exciting and thrilling Christmas. I miss snow every Christmas. We don't have it. I miss the icicles that form on the trees that you can go out and watch. And to the least percent they crystallize. They do. They're really pretty. Anyway, Christmas is a tough time for me. We used to spend every Christmas Eve at my mom's. Yeah. I mean every Christmas Eve at my mom's. No fail. I missed fall because I was up at school. But that wasn't anything that I have any control over. Anyway, I say Christmas is a time if you get religious that Christ was born. Okay. Very few people remember that. But I gotta tell you this. I have gone to church on a Christmas morning and the Joneses and the Ferraras and the Montaukes all wear mink coats. New ones for Christmas. Who bought a fox? Who bought a mink? Who bought a sable? I'm telling you, it is pathetic to go in my church. I go in with a red jacket, my hair combed, my face washed, and that's it. Oh, but the three or four of these families in the church, they have to show off their dandy gifts. While everybody oohs and ahs for half an hour before church. Now, how much sense does that make? It's on their church card. They couldn't afford to pay for it all at once. They'll be paying for it till after next Christmas. Yeah, after next Christmas. I hate to say it, but if you can't afford it, don't buy it. No, don't buy it. Anyway, I love you all. That's my opinion about Thanksgiving and Christmas. And I hope I didn't discourage you. It's just that after a while it does get to me. Love you, Zapita.